pouch, and one tip, before you put stuff in the pouch, roll the edge back because you don't want food oils and stuff to collect on the so you slip it under these little pouch tabs here, pull it down, get it started, off it goes. You seal your chicken breast. So from raw chicken breast to putting them in the water oven, it's going to be 2 minutes, not much, not long. So it will seal.
These any grease liquids seep into the
So you get a seal like this, nice little wide seal. You have your pouch. You put it into.
like this.
It'll look like that. Now this, I put all of these one to the pouch for demonstration. So then I just get one out, and but for a family, you put it 3 or 4 or whatever. Don't fill the pouch, but you just do that necessarily, unless you want to do. You take the lid off. Your water bath is heated to whatever temperature is right for that food. In the case of chicken, 146 is correct, so we want to keep it in the range of 146 for cooking, Fahrenheit. And there's one cooking in here.
We have this rack that it comes with a slot in the water.
It helps to keep things organized, keep them apart, because the whole theory of sous vide cooking is that there's better heat transference through water. It's a very good conductor of heat than there is through air. So when you cook traditionally in 375, 400, 500 degree environment of hot air, you have to get it superheated so that you get the food to cook to the right temperature. Is very inefficient, and you have to have skill because you have to be able to time when you get the food out of the 375 degrees so that it doesn't overcook, burn up, or to get it out too soon. So in this case, all of the precision is in the machine. It's not in the cook, as it were. So once you put it in there, it's going to take a given amount of time for that heat to make the trek across the width of that food, across the thickness. And that's what counts in sous vide cooking, not pounds, the thickness of the pouch, because that's the distance it has to migrate. Whether it's a 1-inch thing that's this big, or a 1-inch thing that's this big, it's still an inch. So it's just got to get through that 1 inch, and it's going to get through that 1 inch through the whole mass of the food. So from top to bottom, side to side, in and out, everywhere in that piece of food, it's going to be the temperature you set it, without fail, every single time, no skill required. So once it gets to that temperature, then what you've got to do is decide when you want to eat. It's cooked, but it's not going to get overcooked. So at 45 minutes, that chicken breast is cooked, but it's the same chicken breast in 2 hours. It's the same chicken breast in 3 hours. It's the same chicken breast in 4 hours. Now, I probably wouldn't go a lot more than that with chicken breast because it starts getting so tender that it's too tender. But for things that need the time to tenderize, like let's take short ribs. You can cook beef short ribs, 134 for medium rare. Leave them there for 72 hours. That's 3 days. And what you end up with is a short rib that is medium rare, but that is so tender you can pull the bones out of it. You can't do that any other way. It is the thing that cooks food perfectly with no skill.
By the way, Mary Dan Eades is co-founder of the company.
Oh, great. That's why I know so much about it.
She knows so much about it because she does it all the time.
Because it didn't exist until we decided it should.
She walks the talk. Exactly.
And I cook in it probably 5